Hi, my name is Louie, and today I've got...
Damon with Premier RV.
Wow, we've got a nice coach today again.
Really a nice coach. People are watching these videos and listening, and they responded off a video and said, hey, we got a beautiful coach we'd like you to sell. And boy, it is.
Well, that's really cool. We appreciate people watching the videos and then allowing us to sell their coach for them. So,
especially when they're in this condition.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some holes, Jack, so always looking for well-maintained diesel pushers in our indoor showroom.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to start today on this coach. This is a 2013 American Tradition.
It is. It's a 42G, which is a 2014 floor plan. So they got one of the first ones. Made some nice changes to it we'll go over in the video.
Yeah, that wasn't available until 2014?
Yep.
So this must be one of the last ones built?
This is one of the last 13s, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a 450 Cummins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the asking price is going to be $189,999.
Great. Okay.
All right, so we're going to get it outside. So it's a beautiful day here in Oregon, 75 today.
Sun.
Get it out in the sun here.
Should have worn my shorts.
Yeah. All right. All right, Damon, we got it outside. What do you think?
Man, loving this weather finally, huh?
I really like the colors on this. It's a beautiful coach.
Oh, the motorhome, yeah. Yeah, the motorhome is really clean. Paint's amazing and great colors, like you said.
So what, do you got to wear a hat? You're worried about your hair blowing in the wind, or?
No, it's growing back really nice. It's just the sun's so bright.
Yeah, the sides are coming back pretty good, I noticed.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty happy with it, so.
All right. Just wanted to clarify. I know a couple of people making comments.
Lonnie is very concerned, my customer back in Minnesota, so I got to make sure I get it back in shape.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the outside, because this paint is in excellent condition for 2013.
It is.
They did a really nice job. I like kind of the windows here. It's a frameless window, huh?
Mm-hmm. Dual pane. The paint is full body paint.
Yeah, nice job with the steps here and everything. Look at the
fancy,
entryway with their logo and everything there.
A fancy chrome handle on the entry door. Got the Ring camera doorbell system in matching silver.
Yeah, you were saying that you could pass that on to the new owner.
Yeah, so they can look at their phone and see who's knocking.
Yeah. The little doorbell. We got an entry door awning here.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel tank. What size we got today?
150.
150.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about this front end, because you were kind of telling me about this. What is a ZF?
It is a 17,000 pound rated 315 tire ZF independent front suspension.
Wow.
Air disc brakes, very robust, and over 9,000 pounds of net carrying capacity. That's
a really big front end, and I like that. So that's all about safety, and so that's really cool. And I know this coach drives really well, so that's a nice feature.
We also have new Michelins that were installed in 22, all the way around, all 8. So
yeah,
wheels look like they've been taken care of, polished up nice.
We have not even had to clean this coach.
We haven't touched it.
I mean, we could still wipe it down a little bit, but
oh yeah,
it's not bad.
No, it's really nice. We got to get those awnings out later. There's a couple of Girard rooftop mounted awnings.
Yeah, and lots of storage for a 42-footer. I noticed you're going to have a full, kind of a half tray here and another half on the other side.
Yeah, this is their, they call it their Liberty 450 chassis. It's a Freightliner chassis that they've added some structure down into the bays here. So it's got a little semi-monocoque going on. It's
got a little V-way distribution here.
It does.
Yeah.
The owners of it said it drives amazing.
I think Kevin worked for Fleetwood for a while.
He did.
He brought the V-way into it.
He must have encouraged them to redo their chassis production and make it similar to a country coach.
Yeah.
A lot of similarities with the front end and the base structure.
Got a 110 and 12-volt outlets right here on the side, on the first bay here. Probably good for a freezer, refrigerator if you want it right here.
Yeah. We got midship fuel on either side of the coach.
Oh, it's nice with the weight distribution, putting it back here
Yeah.
rather than the front. So
Definitely. Central vac, the old dirt devil.
another outlet, 12-volt receptacle there, which is nice. Can't have enough of those. Outside TV here, Damon.
Yeah.
Gotta have that with a little entertainment center.
They are all Sony Bravia TVs
Boy, this
throughout
is
the motorhome.
super clean.
Mm-hmm.
Paint is in excellent condition.
It is. And side hinge compartment doors, which I'm sure everybody's seeing as we're opening these bays.
Yeah, house batteries here. We got 8.
We got all the house batteries and disconnects above. You have inverter disconnects, batteries, and slide out switch.
Yeah, with the 2 inverters, you were just saying earlier that one of the inverters is dedicated to the refrigerator, right?
Yes, and they even wrote right there, reefer, referencing the fridge.
Yeah.
The inverters are right in here. The auto transfer switch is newer, surge guard. And then you have a 2812 up here and a 28 or 2000 down here. So your 2 inverters.
The smaller one is just for the
fridge.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, nice clean environment. I like it.
Yep. Vented
Cool.
over there.
Yeah.
No checking.
No checking.
Again, our Michelin's from 22.
Liftable tag?
That's a good question we're going to have to look at. I believe it is liftable on a Freightliner. Some of them are pressure relief, so those would be the 2
Yeah, we'll
options.
take a look on that. And then also has 3 jacks.
It has jacks or air leveling. It's dual leveling.
Cool.
And here's the chassis compartment. So on the right side is DEF fluid. Up here are the chassis batteries. They're 22s. Chassis battery disconnect and house down here. And then the dryer is mounted back here, which is awfully convenient to service and change the filter instead of crawling under the motorhome. And it looks like it just discharges through this hose. And then your fuel water separator and fuel filter.
Just done, huh?
4.225.
So he must have done that right when he dropped it off here.
Yeah. Great.
That's nice.
We got the 15,000-pound hitch.
Wow.
7-way Bargeman plug. And then I guess this is the Aqua Hot exhaust. And then it has the Air Force One on the RV end already installed.
Access is pretty good to the engine here.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Another fan, Damon.
Yeah, they're honking now. Hey, how's it going? That's John at Comfort Flow.
450 Cummins.
ISL 2-stage Jake brake. Air filter is right here. Easy to access. Coolant reservoir up here.
Yeah.
Nice rear cap.
Yeah.
I know the air intake on these is roof mounted, right back there.
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Backup cameras peeking at us.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of closing it all off.
Rear skirt. Gravity fill for the freshwater tank is up there.
Yeah. I thought that was the short cord the other day when I was going to plug it in, but it's right here from what I remember over there. You got your plumbing bay here.
This is set up right now for the macerator, which it has. You could do a traditional sewer hose as well. Whole house water filter. Tanks, we got 100 fresh, 60 gray, 40 black.
Nice.
Got drains here.
And your tank levels right here,
Yep,
which is
monitor
nice.
panel. I'm looking for a black tank. There it is. There's the flush. So there is a black and gray. It's a Swan Industries flush kit. So both tanks have flush kits.
Nice.
Water hose reel.
Short cord there, and your Aqua Hot.
450D, and if you look up at that filter, 10224 was the last time the Aqua Hot was serviced, so it'll be due in October of 25.
Yeah.
That's a diesel and electric furnace and water heater for the entire motorhome. And then driver's side fuel fill, a little bit of storage, and the opposite sides are your pass-through storage bays.
Yeah, for 42 footer, it's got a good storage.
It does, and these doors open and close really nice.
Yeah.
The seals look like they're in great condition.
Boy, how about that paint, huh?
Paint is beautiful.
We just need to get the leaf off the awning there.
It's got the silver leaf, maple leaf up
the
there.
maple leaf. All right, what size generator we got here?
I believe it is a 10 kW. Got windshield washer fluid. You couldn't get another tablespoon in that. He's got that filled up to the brim.
Gotta have that.
Got a power gear slide for the generator. It is a 10 kW. Onan quiet diesel. That will just run at 1800 RPMs, steady.
I think we'll take this to the wash bay and just have them clean up these areas, huh?
Yeah, you could get a little bit in here.
Yeah.
1,020 hours. 1020.
Wow. Super clean.
Yeah, pretty clean. See what we got on this side. Looks good. I see an air chuck. Quick connect. So off the engine. Jack, if you pan down by that fog light, that little pouch right there, I'll bet that has extra keys. I've seen that before. Should we check it out and see if I'm right? Velcroed in place. Well, maybe. There you go. Entry door. Entry door. So deadbolt and door handle. You got 2.5 sets of keys. We'll put that back. Share that with the next guy. I like these headlights too.
Yeah. No, everything's super clean. Boy, we're gonna clean this up, but we'll go take it to the wash bay. But we had to get a video done, Damon, so.
We have to. It's so nice outside, and we got a beautiful coach.
All right, let's go on the inside, because that's excellent condition.
How about awnings?
Oh.
Let's do awnings.
Let's do awnings.
You do awnings, I'll close the gen.
Boy, nice remote here for the Girard awnings.
It is the Girard Nova awnings that tilt down.
Yeah.
And what do you think, like 36 feet of awning on this 42-foot coach?
Yeah, at least. It looks like some LED lighting also in the Girard awning part right there.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And the rail.
Yeah, the fabrics look like brand new. No frayed edges, they're nice and tight. We do have a little wind out today and they're staying out. Pretty cool.
All right, we had to show you that, so let's go inside.
Okay. We're in this American Tradition 42G, and I'm going to walk you back with the slides closed, let you know what it would look like when you're going down the road. So everything's in. We just put our ottoman and L-shaped sofa pillow up here on the sofa, tucked our Equinus recliner and ottoman in nice, and our chairs and tables all the way in. So you can see it's a little tighter through there, but not bad. And then it opens up pretty good to get back into the bathroom. I'll slide by and let you come in here, Jack, so you can see how that works. And then to get to the rear bathroom, you would just climb right over this king bed and you're home free. So not too bad, all closed up.
Wow, Damon, we made it inside. This thing is gorgeous inside, huh?
Isn't it? Beautiful coach. Great floor plan. The G has this L-shaped sofa here, so it still has a height of bed, but you have the ability to slide that out and make it an L sofa, which is nice across from the fireplace and TV.
Yeah, bath and a half.
And a
So,
bath and a half.
and 42 feet. That's nice. So,
Yeah, 42.
boy, you were just telling me about the weight slip right here. This thing has an incredible GVW, huh?
47,000 pound gross vehicle weight and 9,000 pounds of net carrying capacity.
Wow.
So you can take everything, including the grand piano, with you in this one.
Bring it all. So, if you're a full timer, you got plenty of stuff to bring with you, right?
You do. And then for me, I really like the 84-inch ceiling height. It gives me a lot of clearance for my hair.
You could touch that? You got that?
I can.
Good.
I don't even have to get on my toes.
84 inches, so that's
84
nice.
inches.
The height is very high.
Sharp T.
Yeah. I really like the tile, and I like the radiant floor heat. I didn't realize that American Coach did this. So
Neither did the guy selling him the motorhome. So
that was a funny story.
The customer is pretty sharp, and he picked up on it right away by the thermostat.
Yeah.
So,
what are those controls for?
Yeah, it's a full heated tile floor.
Wow, that's really cool. So, yeah, great floor plan. I love the TV here and the seating. This couch right here.
They called this interior color onyx, and same with the exterior. Cabinets are cherry wood.
And these seats would rotate all the way around.
And look at these seats. I mean, even the piping.
Yeah.
He pointed that out as well. The seats are in immaculate condition.
This coach is like brand new. It is extremely clean, no bad smells. But I really like what they did with the dash.
It's got a great layout, nice and low. Some storage between the driver and passenger areas, and it's got the large power window on the cockpit there. Dual leveling. There's jacks and air. 6-speed Allison. ISL Cummins 450 horse. Only 33,128 miles, Lou.
Oh, looks like they got the Silverleaf thing going on here too, right?
Well, I see the maple leaf over there, so yeah, it must display on this monitor over here, one of the two.
That's going to give you a lot of information on your engine, your transmission, coolant temperatures, and all that good stuff. So that's really nice equipment there.
It's got a Winegard Traveler up here set up for Dish Network. I think there's a Wally in the bedroom also. DVD player, Blu-ray. The rest of this is going to be a little storage.
Yeah, a little bit of storage here.
And then above the passenger seat is Command Central. So you have your slide-out controls. These are your heated floor thermostats. Aqua Hot. 2 inverters. So there's a 2,000 watt inverter and a 2,800 watt inverter. It's got the Onan generator. Fancy switch here for
that's the auto gen.
Auto gen.
Yep.
Yep. And then they upgraded the thermostat.
So what that'll do is if you're dry camping, you get to a certain voltage, it's automatically going to start the generator.
Yep.
And it's a nice feature. This is going to have 3 roof air, so
yeah,
lots of cooling up there. Slide room controls over here.
Slide outs over here, and your TV antenna. It's got the Winegard sensor antenna, and then the Winegard internet that could take a SIM card up there too.
Yeah, everything's really tasteful. I like the ceiling treatment. Lots of storage.
Yeah, storage on both sides of the front here and below.
Yeah, I like the office suite with the fireplace right here. Yeah, very nicely done.
He's added a couple of these pop-up. I was showing Jack earlier. Did a clean job. He added it themselves, so that's USB. And then they will continue on up for 110. So there's one here and one back by the corner of the dinette.
You got electric shades too, Damon.
Yeah, he was running those up and down when they dropped off. It's auto motion.
Well, that's nice.
He's got them in the front cockpit as well. They're the day and the night, 2-part.
And they did a nice job with the dinette here. You're going to have a little workstation here to put a laptop.
Mm-hmm. Subwoofer down under the table. Otherwise, just a lot of storage. That table comes out. It don't stop. I mean, it
Keeps going?
It just keeps on going.
Oh my God. Wow. Good for playing cards for 4.
Yeah.
Couple folding chairs in the back, probably.
Yeah, we'll find those. They're somewhere in here.
Boy, that's great. I like that. Good kitchen here. We got a little dishwasher here.
Yep.
I don't want to pull that anymore, but we got the true induction cooktop.
All electric motorhome. He had that wood board made.
Yeah,
cutting
it's
board.
nice. A little cutting board.
Fits on there tight.
I'm not sure if that opens, but we'll find out for you. But good storage down here, and I like the pull out here for a little bit more counter space.
Mm-hmm. With
And then,
more drawers here.
good storage on top, and then you're going to have a double Corian sink here. We have not touched this coach, which is pretty amazing, Damon.
Yeah, it just came in. Look at this, Jack, as long as you're in the neighborhood. That's the original window sticker they provided, so it shows all the standard equipment and options. $477,000 new. Coach rolled in Friday, and it escaped our wash bay and interior cleaner. They would have made it dirty, so we just pulled it right in and plugged it in.
That's pretty amazing. The pride of ownership is outstanding. Boy, this fits our criteria very nicely. I'm sure when you first walked into it, you're like,
I thought I should take my shoes off. I mean, it was so clean, and yeah, pride of ownership. I mean, this is about as good as I've ever seen, inside and out.
yeah, what do you think of the artwork here, Damon?
I think it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's original to the motorhome or added, but there's that there, and then right over here to your left, Jack, against the dinette, they got a little detail hanging up there.
So we got the residential refrigerator. We got a nice pantry here.
Mm-hmm.
And then a stacked washer dryer, which is essential now. Kind of fits all the criteria with the stacked washer dryer, king bed.
Bath and a half.
Yeah. So again, here's the first bath. This is easily accessible. We'll show you here when you're driving. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
King size bed.
Yeah, with an air mattress.
Yeah, and I like what they did with all the light switches right here, the controls, their fan. It's got a ceiling fan here. You could actually tank lights and everything, huh? I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I can't see it anymore, Damon.
Well, they each got little nightstands and windows with a headboard. Outlets on each side.
Yeah, nicely done. Nice headboard.
Nice ceiling treatment.
There's an outlet here too, and I'm sure there's one over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see if this bed lifts up. That might be where our folding chairs are hiding. And they are.
Whoa.
Central vac attachments. And the 2 folding chairs. I'll unlock it.
Nice.
Tile in the bedroom too, Louie.
Yes. Got a nice sized TV over here and a little wardrobe. Oh, no, we got an AV.
Drawers and a Wally for the bedroom.
Might have some hanging here. Yeah.
And these are just going to all be drawers across the bottom. So everything is full extension, ball bearing, drawer glides. Carpet is in great condition. A little strip of it we got there. Some more artwork, Jack.
Yeah. Got double hanging here in the back. Good sized shower here.
Got some decent countertop space on this floor plan.
Yeah, good depth.
And then that's pretty cool. They pointed out for their towels.
Yeah, that's kind of a unique. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the ceiling is nice and clean and tight. There's no evidence of water leaks. There's no odors.
Yeah, super clean coach. Boy, I really like it. I like the floor plan. I like the condition of the coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good driver also. Drives it really nice. So.
Yeah, definitely. All the manuals are included from day one. They have that as well. It's under the dinette cabinet. So
great. Well, appreciate you watching the video. Hit the subscribe button.
it's free. Thank you.